Sparky's thoughts.
Freaky YouTube content. By no means is freaky YouTube content a new concept. Whether it was smasher passes, dating videos, or couples channels, or you know those cutesy little relationship goal couple channels that would do family vlogs, harmless pranks, and softcore pornography, like freaky content just isn't new to YouTube. Even when YouTube policies got a little stricter, people still found a way to incorporate sex appeal into their content. Like, they literally risked monetization for this shit. But like anything in life, the content evolves. Out with the old and in with the new. People did the smasher passes. The couple channels are now individual channels, where the girl in that relationship is almost always more successful than the man. Kissing went from something that we didn't really want people to see to another day at the office on the internet. We gotta raise the bar. And now we're on the age of the internet where pretty much everything is sexualized. If I'm being honest, sex appeal has always sold, but now we're getting to the point where there's so much money going around on the internet, and people are just more open to this kind of thing. So inevitably, the content gets more vulgar. And realistically, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even have a problem with it. Do I understand its appeal? Yes. Do I understand that it gets views? Absolutely. The most viewed video on my channel within the last 6 or so months is a video about BBLs. While it was justifiable to put those over large asses into the thumbnails of my videos, I'd be lying to you if I told you that I didn't calculate that it would probably get more views. It is what it is. I have no problem with it. As long as it isn't blatantly marketing itself to children or children aren't involved, make your money. But like anything on the internet, people take it too far. At the end of the day, it's just an aspect of the content and it's just a selling point. There's even channels that arguably make this sort of content that I actually enjoy. For example, the minorities, partially because of the degenerate nature of the things that happen on that channel, but overall because I really resonate with the message behind it. Through these videos about college parties and going on double dates with sexually liberated women, it teaches us about human nature, teaches us about self-improvement. There's intrinsic value in the content. But I just bring up that example to just say that degeneracy is just another tool, a tool that can be used to inspire and teach, but also a tool that can be used to shame and ridicule. But ultimately with content like this, I feel like a lack of direction leads to a clear lack of principles. Yo, quick intermission. If you like me or my content, consider following me on Twitch. I go live literally every other day, and definitely follow my second channel, Sparky No Thoughts. I upload there damn near every single day. And also follow me on Instagram. If you like me, just like my face, or just want to see what I do with my life. Thank you for your time, and back to the video. Degeneracy for the sake of degeneracy, while it might be popular, will always be way more controversial. And quite frankly, it's the easiest content to make. You telling me that if I just get a bunch of girls with a bunch of fat asses to congregate in a room and pull out my camera, it's gonna get views? Yes, it will. And people know this. Enter Diddy Frost. He's always had a reputation for freak-off level content, like he's been doing this for a few years now. It's only natural to want to raise the bar. And, just for the record, even his mother and sister are not exempt from being a part of this content. And you want me to be honest with you guys? Unpopular opinion, I have no issue with that. If they like it, I love it. While that personally couldn't be me, if you were able to get your mother and sister to agree to be a part of your vlogs in that type of way, at the end of the day, no one else is doing it. I have absolutely no problem with people utilizing ambiguous morality for views, because it doesn't affect me. At the end of the day, it's a bunch of consenting adults and they're making money out of it. Cool. They're not bothering anybody. They're not hurting anybody. And best of all, they're okay with the backlash that it gets. They clearly put thought into it because they did it multiple times. By all means, do your thing. But it's when other people start to get involved that want nothing to do with your content, people get harassed and their safety gets involved, where I gotta say, don't make that type of content. So Diddy Frost and another content creator, E. Kane, are walking around Target filming a video where I guess they have to walk up to people in the store and try to get their numbers through awkward interaction and quite frankly just straight up vulgarness. Whatever, regular YouTube prank stuff. But then Diddy Frost goes up to a girl and says this.
I'm not gonna lie, you look good as on some real shit. Like I'll right now. With your mom? Oh, I'm so sorry. But can I get your number and get some food? No? Like get some food and like vibe out and shit? No, you're not. Like, but you look good as right now though. No?
I mean, do I even have to explain why that's fucked up? For one, you don't know this girl. You don't know how old she is, and you have no idea how she feels in this situation. This is not a joke. This is harassment. harassment. How is anyone supposed to know the difference between a person just saying this shit to you because they really want to do it and the idea that this could be a joke? Like, what about this wouldn't somebody take seriously? This could easily be considered a threat. And on top of that, she's on the phone with her mom, and then you double down on it. Altogether, just a bad situation. Pranks are supposed to be harmless, inoffensive, and most importantly, they're supposed to be funny. This is none of those things. Quite frankly, this is just sexual harassment. And it's like, alright, we all mess up in life sometimes. But for her to tell you that she's on the phone with her mom, who can easily hear this entire conversation, and God knows is just questioning the safety of her daughter in this moment, you don't say, alright, you know what, let me chill, let me relax. No, you double down and continue. I'm sorry, bro, it just ain't no bet that's worth that much money. So a little bit of time goes by, and none other than the girl's brother gets involved. Here's what happened.
I can't, bro.
We could just show her the picture, girl.
How much you just said?
She ain't even answering.
Who?
One at the with the red hair?
For her number?
Nah, you said more than that. But
Bro,
that's
we
sexual
streaming,
harassment.
bro. I'm saying, bro. Like I'm saying,
Oh, wait.
like I'm saying though, bro.
But
Like
It's just a
I'm saying,
prank.
We just prank like
But
I'm
you can't be
saying.
pranking with people like that. That's disrespectful.
But I'm saying if she
Some
would have
people
said
don't take that.
nah, that's cool. If she would have said that, I
She
would
was
have
on the phone
respected
with
that.
my mom. That's
Not for that. I'm
disrespectful.
not
You
trying to
feel
be
me?
disrespectful. I got
Bro,
a
you a
sister.
grown ass
No,
man,
listen,
right?
I got a sister too, bro.
Listen.
I feel you, but I'm saying like
that's sexual harassment. Some people take that as like real serious and your ass in trouble.
I don't want your sister or anything.
Yeah, nah, that's not
I'm
my
just
girl.
vibing.
That's my little sis.
No, I'm not trying to be.
You don't gotta touch me.
No, I'm not touching you. I'm saying.
Nah,
I'm saying.
you just sometimes you gotta watch what you say.
But no, it's cool. It's cool.
Because you saying,
I know, bro. I'm telling
you.
you.
That's not say to women.
And I gotta say, yo, if you're the brother of this girl, you deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Bro pulled up to Deshae in an all-black fit, looking like he was ready for nothing but straight hands. For nothing to come out of this situation is truly a miracle. And quite frankly, I have nothing but respect for this dude, because God knows that 90% of people that were in this same situation would have crashed out. You're getting cut off in the middle of what you're saying, and you still ain't put your hands on him. This self-restraint is honestly completely impressive. A lot of people might look at him and say, oh, he's pussy, he should have crashed out in this situation. No, you were absolutely smart. Leave with your life, not your pride. Cameras are on, bro. If he hits this dude, God knows what lawsuits he would have got hit with. But even then, it's like, oh my gosh, just take the L. Why are you cutting this dude off to say nothing? And it's like, I understand why he's doing it, right? As a man, you don't want to feel like you got pressed in any situation, no matter if you were right or wrong, right? The camera's on. He obviously realized that, damn, this is a really bad situation. He doesn't want to add looking like he got pressed on top of it. But like, this is one of those situations that's so bad, it doesn't matter how irrational the person that's pressing you for saying something like that to their little sister is, you're always going to be the bad guy in that situation. There's kind of just nothing you can say. And then you got E. Kane low-key getting mad at the dude. Like, why are you delivering all this dialogue for a fight that you're not going to grab the controller for? I don't know, man. Just the lack of empathy in situations like this, it really just kind of honestly concerns me. And it shows me why people have this crash out mentality, because even after this situation that easily could have put this girl through a lot, the soft approach has the people that were clearly wrong still talking back to you. Nonetheless, I respect the way that he handled this situation 1,000,000%. But yeah, this situation happened. I think Deshae got banned on Twitch and he's just getting a bunch of backlash. But like, this type of stuff has me thinking, where do we really draw the line? Every time someone does something crazy on the internet, that's just that. They do some crazy shit, it gets views, the cycle continues. Except this time, they have to raise the bar because the previous crazy shit has already been done. And it's like, that's cool, I understand raising the bar. Don't make the same type of content over and over and over and over and over again. But when you're working with something as touchy as pranks or sexual content, there's only so high you can raise the bar before it's inevitable that you end up making mistakes like this. Especially when the foundation of the content isn't you, but it's the sex appeal. Which in this case, as much as people don't like Deshae, I actually used to watch his videos where he wasn't doing sexual content and I actually thought they were pretty good. I truly believe that he has a lot of potential as a content creator. There's a lot of creators out there whose content isn't even really based on them. The foundation of their platform was built off of selling sex to people. They can't transition even if they wanted to. They'd fall off. Deshae does not have that effect. But unfortunately, I feel like he fell victim to this whole mindset of constantly raising the bar with, once again, zero intention other than to just be vulgar for the sake of being vulgar. I think it was inevitable that something like this happened. I seen a video of Kai Cenat talking to Deshae after the situation, basically saying like, man, you gotta make content without any girls in it after this. And you know what? I wholeheartedly agree. This was probably one of the better case scenarios that could have happened to Deshae from this situation. Nobody got touched, no triggers were pulled, and nobody had to put on a suit to go to court. I don't know if I'm the only one that sees that as a true blessing, but that's really, really unlikely in today's society, especially in cases like this. A dude in all black walked up to you and addressed you for saying sexual stuff to his sister. God was on your side, Deshae. God was on your side. But overall, I just want to say, guys, if you are making content, if you're making this type of content, if you're making my type of content, shit, if you're reviewing books, do it with intention, do it without harming people, and really think about what you're building your foundation off of the back of. There is nothing wrong with slow, steady growth where people resonate with you and not any of the antics that you put people through. You might look at other people that are doing crazy numbers and just be so caught up over the fact that they're doing numbers and be like, damn, why isn't this me? Why are they able to accumulate all these views and I can't? Well, just look at what they do. Views, schmooze, nigga. Is that the energy that you want to put out into the universe? And maybe it is, but understand that it doesn't just stop at what you decide to do this week. Numbers, I feel like, are the biggest drug out right now. It might seem harmless now, but 5 months from now, when you run out of ideas and you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again, and YouTube has its limits, you'll have to quote unquote raise the stakes on a different platform. And I'm not talking about YouTube Red, I'm talking about RedTube. So that being said, just really think about the impact that you want to leave on people, and just think about the future in general. I don't hate Deshae Frost. I don't hate any of these types of creators. I don't even really hate the content, but I really do want everybody to win. So just think about everything that you're doing, how you're treating people, and everything that you're putting out, and understand that before a building becomes a building, it has to have a foundation. Is your foundation a bunch of twigs, or is it cement? Twigs have already been made somewhere else. They come from trees that are fully grown, and they're just little insignificant pieces that fall off of that tree that aren't really meant to serve a purpose other than continue the cycle. You could build a house with some twigs pretty fast, but one storm comes and your whole house is gone. Or you can just take the time to mix some cement. It might be weak at first. It may even be a little harder to make. You gotta mix water with the... I don't even really know how it works, man. Just let me rock. But the point is, it's a little harder to make, but when that building hardens, you will have a strong foundation. It takes time, a little bit of effort, but you will not regret it. So just think about it like that, guys. I'm Sparky, and I'm out.
Sent to hell, she a sucker bitch. She a Jezebel. May not be for me, but shorty got the power to allure me. Such a thought.